Hello again on Twitch and YouTube. Welcome to another episode of my Lord of the Rings Online Let's Play series. This is Northstar. I hope you're well, taking care of each other, and being kind to yourselves. For those new to my channel, welcome returning viewers, welcome back. You can check out my YouTube channel page, previous videos in this series and all my other series. Lots to discover there, lots of different games. I'm just gonna do this Farmer's Fair quest. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. What? Just reaching apple crates? No, that's something else. Alright. Hello there, it's about time. I've been waiting for service quite a long while, and this order isn't filling itself. Here's my list. Collect ingredients on the vendor list. Onion, apple, bread, cabbage, meat, and cheese. Say apple? I can't reach into the... That was not on the list. What do they mean? Cabbage was absolutely on the list. A nosy request. This one wants me to go scold people. Okay. Butter. What's this? Is this something I'm supposed to offer the mayor? That's for stuff that would calm his stomach. I guess butter is not one of those things. This one wants me to accuse drunkards. Skeleton, hello, are you keeping out of trouble? Of course you are. You wouldn't sink the level of those dreadfully misbehaved partygoers. They're looking for something to do. Would you help me make rounds? Some folk have had too much to drink, must be reprimanded for bad behavior and being a public nuisance. So scold the drunkards. This guy wants me to go all the way to Stattle. Ah, drunkard, right? Scold him. This one's out cold. And this one's sober. That's what I thought. And failed. I see. I don't really care to do that much, but she wants me to participate in Farmer Fair activities. This is one of the meta quests, so you should always grab those things before actually finishing stuff. So these are sober partygoers. Here's a scholar. Not a scholar. See if she has any tier 2 recipes above, beyond. No. Sometimes, like, there's one that has all dyes out. Brock and Borings, I know. You can buy all of dye there, or one of the others. Something. I remember something you can buy. Get elsewhere. Ah, some rowan branches. Valuable. I don't see any drunkards to accuse of being drunk. All I see is the guy wants me to go to Staddle. See perfectly sober partygoers. A drunkard is out cold. They can't even bother. Crafters. Hungry Hobbit for the pie quests. Ah, here's one of the lazy vendors. Supposed to scold. Might be in the mushroom tent. Some more rowan branches. There's probably somebody down here. What's me do for worms? Bolger was drinking copious quantities of beer. Sandhaver said to be fond of dancing. Here's Bolger again. Catch stuff. It's all fishing stuff. Let's see. There's a white circle on the map here. That's a search area for drunk partygoers, or probably is. So where can I find Bolger? Should be among dancers, right? I don't know. Let's find the guy who's probably in the Green Dragon, drinking heavily. Sandhaver. Oh, Bulger. Well, I suppose you just like a mug of our famous beer. They know Four Farthings Brewing Moose coming up. Yeah, yeah. I found one of the hobbits, the Green Dragon. Not the one I expected. Okay, he doesn't want water. He didn't want butter. He didn't want water. What does he want? Stupid fat mare. No, that's just. What's he making? Huh, I would like to give a gift to my friend Tensi Thighfield, who works tirelessly at the Proprietary. I think she deserves a treat to help her cool off. Take this little frozen sweet cream from the bag and bring it to Tensi, if you would. And a hint, if you'd like it frozen sweet, you can go as remarkably well with honey and fresh fruit. You can find these things here in Bywater, you know. That's the meta quest. I didn't collect before. I'm not going to Stadol right now. Bugger off. Why can't I? This drunkard is technically a drunk partygoer. Am I supposed to find those if I had a bit too much to drink? Are they the ones on the ground? Nope. Oh, well, this one was drunk. I see. So it's just subtle cues in their behavior. And then failed. That whatever. It's gonna be harder than I thought. All right. A bucket of wine. He didn't want any of this stuff. No, that relieved him. Wine, milk. Done with that stupid quest. Participant activities complete fun at the fair. Collect frozen sweet cream. Well, that I can do. Fruit from the market. Fresh fruit. Oh, you don't have to go far at all. Fresh fruit from a farm in Bywater. Picked this very morning. Get honey from the green dragon. Some honey for a dessert order for Buet Goldworthy. On the house, my friend, on the house. I'm a great admirer of Buet's desserts. The honey is fresh from a local hive. I was going to use it for my next batch of mead, but I can get more tomorrow. Mixed dessert. All right, bring it. Now bringing this to the party tree. All right. Looks like it's a normal inventory item, so I can take the shortcut. Guess there's not one from Bywater to the party tree because they're too close, though. Whatever. Warning, more of the way out of the Shire, I guess. Ooh, fireworks. What is that? Heat wave. It's an enemy or a pet. Probably a pet, but there's probably a thing called heat wave you fight. Vault Quartermaster. You can repair your tools. That's about it. Perfect picnic steed. Oh, you get this from seasonal instances. I'm not joining a random kinship. I don't know what. Anyways, in-league manager. Somewhere around here should be. She's somewhere at the Tansy Thighfill, somewhere around here. Mudfoot, Hard Bottle, Roper. That's quite the name. The kites are a delightful addition to Festival with a number of instances of crashes. We do search Hobbiton and return. Yeah, I'll find the crash kites. For sure. Oh, here we go. She's the festival world. Is this for me? Oh, thank you, Galanthon. You and Buet are dears. I was worried I wouldn't have time to get frozen sweet cream from Bauer before the stand closed for the day. This is ever so much to do here. There is ever so much to do here. This makes me so happy. That's very nice. Cooling off. Or cool off. This is a mighty hot summer, Galanthon. Many of the patrons don't seem to be enjoying the festival as much this year due to the miserable heat. Can you think of a way to cool them off? If only we had a fountain Hopton. Like the jug of cool water. Cool off the overheated patrons. What, I'm supposed to... What is a... That's weird. He spits all over them? That is a truly weird way of cooling people off. Where do I have to search for them? Not much. They shall be in this area somewhere. Ah, crash. Or that's probably crash kite searches. Anyways, here's one. There's a campfire for hunters. There's another crash kite here. Already help these patrons by spitting all over them. As ridiculous as that is. Oh, hello there. You look like Alpha. So perhaps you got me a small problem. When I had been enjoying the festival too much, I seemed to misplace some of the things I came with. Could you find them for me? Wine, book, twine, teapot. Get virtue XP for this, so it's particularly useful. There's our wine. Twine is over here. Is there a crash kite right here in the center of town? That's weird. Teapot seems to be over here. Maybe the cellar is where I'd find. It's a quiet place to read. Oh, that's only during the Haunted Burrow event. Not a very bright place to read, though. Like, not well lit. Oh, our parasol is over way down here. The book is on top of a rock. Oof. Alright, found all our stuff. Gotta waste one quest done. She wants me to bring ice back to Bywater. Goat of the Highland Pastures. Steed of the Shimmering Breeze. Just a navy goat. Goats are generally better to ride because they can be used in Moria. Interesting. Anyways, Foxglove. Here is your missing stuff. She's missing a bunch of stuff too. Lost all the food she brought with me. Have to go as far as Bag End for some of this stuff. Okay. Let's start by going up that way. Some of it's on route to Hobbiton. Just reading a few select words for clues. I do not have time to read that whole thing. Absent-minded hobbits losing all their stuff. Another crash kite. One up here. Somewhere near the pond. Northeast of the party tree. Should be something near here. Or mushrooms. Yeah, this wood bear. Might attack me. We get too close. I'm only 3 levels above it. Your range goes down the more levels you are above it. Cheese, bread, and eggs. Alright, the Grange, cheese. Some on the way to Hobbiton. Some of it's going to be by the apples. I think I know an efficient route to grab this stuff. First head over to the apple trees. That's where I should find one of these items near. Then by the Grange, which is down the hill, and then on the way to Hobbiton. she said, so the basket cheese should be here in the apple doors. Now down to the Grange, and then towards Hobbiton. Grab the last missing item. Grange is, I think, like the actual working part of the farm of Bilbo Baggins or whatever. And here's the breadbasket. Easy enough to find. Finding overheated patrons to cool off has actually proved harder. Oh, here's some. This is quite a distance outside of. Suppose that's one way to cool people off. He sends you to talk to people. And moment of lag here. In league, Tunnelly. Where is Hayward? Mudfoot, Hard Bottle. Hayward was somewhere near the tree, I thought. A literal shimmering heat wave. This is annoying me. Where is Hayward? Come on. Oh, here we go. Melee at Hayward. Oh, joy, you're a real hero, Galanthon. There should be songs written about you. Perhaps I will try and make a song myself. No, leave it to the minstrels, lady. Right after I sit down and finally get to enjoy my picnic, and of course, after I've had my nap. Let's live simple little lives. Very low stress lives. This is the agrarian idol that Tolkien imagined, wished for. My favorite addition to the festivals here is certainly the lovely summer-themed kites. When I fly them, I sure them up there myself like a bird, but then I get frightened of the idea of being so high up and pull them back down. Never can be too careful. You should go fly some yourself. The craftsmanship is simply marvelous. Not sure how I fly kites, but okay. Oh, I see. Now there's only one standing up like this. Oh, that's cool. Beautiful. This is about a birthday party. It's got nothing to do with. There's no kites to fly up here. Oh, here's another summer kite. Really, I just didn't want it to be visual clipping through that pole. All right. To hunt around in the hills around here for the other kites, it looks like. That is Grand Marsh. See the moon moving slightly. Doesn't feel like it should be moving like that. There's a lot of stuff to hunt there for Slayer deeds. I was in the mood of doing that. Probably easier with this character than my captain I did with before. Captains. This is my first non-captain character. As minstrels at least have some range with their abilities. Some branches here, and I see another kite over there. Next to the bear. Ah, here's one. Down by the Grange. I'm figuring I don't want to go too far from the party tree for these. Probably not. I wouldn't find them all the way in Bywater or something. So they are scattered further than like. They're atop the hill near the apple doors on the river front south of the Grange on the hill with a campfire in the meadow to the east of Bag End. I did the meadow east of Bag End. Campfire east, Grange, top the hill and near the apple doors. I got the apple doors. The last one is top the hill. I knew there was one in that direction. Pretty sure I got the one near the apple doors. So work my way up. Yeah, this is the Appledores one. Could just read that for directions. Oh, it's a nice little picnic bench, picnic tent here. And the last summer kite. It's a nice, pretty view here. See some ruins. You have those ruins that you can actually reach. I don't think they are. Just there for immersion. Or maybe that's where the spiders are, I don't remember. No, looks inaccessible. Some old Dudnik fort or another. Turn to hard bottle. Yes, I flew your kites, hard bottle. Did you enjoy flying the kite, skeleton? I cannot wait to pluck up the courage to have another go. Yes, I reached level 15 and could buy a home, but I already bought one with a character on the server. Horse races? No, thank you, not for me. I would think anyone odd for wishing to try anything so dangerous. You can imagine my vexation when a racetrack was built here in our very own shire. Be that as may, if you wish to... I don't think this counts as one of the seasonal events. What's with all the stuff hanging from the tree? All the scrolls. Someone probably explain that. Defeat the heat. Oh dear, it is terribly hot today, is it not? Where are the good patrons succumb? Would you be so kind as to banish a burst of heat that you see hanging around? The warmth is too much to endure. I know about tapping. Good at low 15 deed, which is just a thing mostly that exists so that you get sent another set of gifts. It's not even letting me select the heat wave. How am I supposed to defeat it when I can't attack it? Is there something missing here? Fears? Any insights on how I defeat the heat here? Oh, it's very hard to target directly. There we go. Let's see. Minor ballad. Anthem greatly increases their cry and call damage. Or is a ballad buff present? So apparently it's just difficult to target these stupid things. Did it light me on? It did. It light me on fire. Annoying creature. This one I managed to target. Just looking at my skills here. Ah yes, Coda Melody. My stance is currently neutral melody stance. It's been a while since I used this character in combat. Minor ballad, major ballad. Perfect. Coda Melody. Which gives healing to self. Speak to Thiefeld. Where is she? Near the entrance, right? Well done, Gunther. I can feel the drop in the heat already, I'm sure. I sure see fewer complaints now. Alright. Ice delivery to buy water. What the heck? That guy did something obnoxiously. Or that hobbit, anyways. Spock. It does look like it slowly melts. turn for those overheated patrons. I think I got these ones before. Just follow the other player. It's the right way. Maybe not entirely. Running across the fields quicker. Thank you. I've been out of ice for a bit now, and all of these folks are waiting for their frozen sweet cream. Now I can get back to work. All right, crash kites to Roper. Hmm. Stattle, the fat mare. Some more logs of rowan wood. Character actually already mastered that, but I can probably sell them. Nothing else. Oh, more overheated patrons here. Now it started to rain. See a burning ring this direction, which means something relevant to one of the quests, actually. Too steep of a hill. Kind of wish I was playing Marwyn right now, where your acrobatic skill, you climb steeper and steeper hills and eventually cling right to the side of sheer rock walls. What is there over here? took wind. I just... Oh. Sandheaver came this far? Would have never found her by chance if I hadn't used the map. But I don't want to work. I just want to dance. Well, I mean, wouldn't we all? I like dancing myself. Although there are so few chances in life I get to do it. And now it's especially hard on my body, my disability, but this bread is too dry. Oh, bugger off, will you? That privileged mayor. See if I can find anything that'll actually relieve the mayor's discomfort. How about some nice chalk? Tums, anyone? Ah, the 3 farthing stone. Tom Cotton's farm. You actually end up with tasks to pop over here. Not sure how folks in Needlehole put up with the dwarves. They are a surly bunch. I bet I can find something about this. Oh, I see how this works. That's completely non-intuitive. So he makes comments. You listen to his dumb comments about, like, the food, and then you need to give him the item. A toast to the fun farmers made the fare so delicious. May the toes in your hair grow. Something. All I've seen is hard work, exercise. If you ask me, I need to replenish. It's either water or salt he probably wants. Water. Now wait for him to even make another comment to sit here with him. Farmers Fair is my favorite festival. I like when the pigs judge the local farmers. Someone else said I like it when the No, that's what they wrote when the pigs judged the local farmers. Farmers judge the local pigs, pigs judge the local farmers. Oh, I see. Just reading the flavor text of the stuff. He didn't say anything that time or I missed it. Come on, Fat Mary, I don't have all day. Say something. Not quite rich enough, if you ask me. Oh, what? No. It's gonna be butter or milk. Is it quick enough? I guess I have to wait over here if I want to be quick enough. Probably butter anyways. I'm going to decipher this guy's stupid. See what the wiki itself says. All right, Mr. Mayor, say something. There's got to be a way to speed this up. It says spicy, bring milk. Adding to citrus bullets, taste, bring nothing. Bland, bring salt. Double forget to season this, salt. Something tart will do nicely. Wine. Bread is too dry, is the only time butter. Butter if it's, that was a nice set of flavors. Not supposed to bring him anything when he says that. This is going to be slow. All right. Say something. This bread is too dry. All right, I grab the butter. And I throw the butter at him. Okay. Probably deserves it with the way he's acting. Make me stand here and listen to whatever he says. I just felt that I pick up and throw a pat of butter in his face. You don't hand it to him. You throw it into his mouth, I guess. His gaping maw. One of the hobbits says, I came all the way. You can't even read it. Came all the way from Frogmore to taste the bills at the Farmer's Fair. All right. Something tart will do nicely right now. You toss wine over his head. That's tart. One of the hobbits said, that mare never seems to stop eating, a disgusting display. But that reminds me, I am rather hungry. Where's supper? Hobbits never seem to stop eating, if you ask me. Any of them. Lovely, lovely. So I bring him nothing. I wonder if walking over to him here will. Nope. I can get a fairly good sense of the logic behind this stuff. All right, stuff your face, mare. Adding would spoil its taste. I guess I bring him nothing again. Okay. I can watch people go by. Max level character. Made a daring trip to Fargamagot's field to taste a mushroom or two, but his dogs chased me away, says one of the hobbits. Again, to quite a squirrel Ted standing man when he told me the gaffer's taters weren't as big as his own. This bread is too dry. Okay, I'll toss a pat of butter. So basically just wants you to wait on him hand and foot, and this is considered relieving him? All right. That mare never stops eating, a disgusting display. But that reminds me, I'm rather hungry. Where is supper? It cracks me up every time. The fair doesn't hold a candle to old Mad Baggin's 111th birthday party. Indeed not. And at Yule, they do a play about it. Alright, stuff your face and give me feedback, Mare. Lovely, lovely. So, nothing. I'm here. Supposed to return to her. I thank you for getting that Patreon on my hair, the one that knows your request. Bland, bland, bland. I think you're supposed to bring. No, not milk. Salt. Milk is the wrong item. Selected the wrong thing by accident. Which is I want to toss milk over his head right now. This and the cooling off thing, and I'll be done with enough of these things, probably. Remember Faire tokens, it's missing a little something. I guess is salt. One more of these. What's the reward for this thing? 5 Farmer's Faire tokens. That'll get me up to 39. Crash landing will get me up to plus 43. I mean 44. Cooling off will get me up to 48. Reaching in on a better horse, or a goat actually, for my character. Not quite rich enough, if you ask me. Is that milk or butter? Probably butter. Okay. Oh, that mail really hit the spot, Galentine. If you hadn't been there, help me fetch what I needed. I don't think would have bet you half as content as I am right now. Has anyone ever told you you're really not a bad sort of high elf? All right, he is really getting on my nerves. Note, don't wait hand and foot on the fat mare again. That was painful. He's not even grateful at the end. Something is highlighted in red here. All right, back to the party tree then. That's the Bywater Bridge. The Grange. Let's find Roper. Want me to find those crash kites before? Thank you. It would have been such a shame if these went missing. And this thing was gonna do soon enough. He's talked to Chubb. Campanoa Chubb would like to thank you. Horse to the taste of Hobbiton. Where's this? Where am I? Unique festival zone, I see. This is where they do the horse races. Like, I didn't just warp into Mordor or something dumb, did I? No, but apparently you can use the Taste of Hoppin to get the party train back quick. This is where what is. I wanted to go to Bywater. That's right. Oops, daisy. Have you seen the Taste of Hoppin yet? I must say it might just be the oddest thing I've ever seen, ever laid eyes on. It certainly is worth a visit if you've not made your way to Shire yet. Hello, are you here to try your hand at picking the fastest contestant? No, not really. Oh, it's a foot race, I see. Taste of a Hobbiton. Good day to you, Galanthan. Here for the festival, are you? Or is your main... No, our main event is the Taste of Hobbiton. It's a combination race and eating contest. In the end, only one Hobbit will have endurance and pluck needed to roll across the finish line. Pick a like-looking test and let's see if you got an eye to spot the winner. Interesting. All right, to the keg race. Another off-map place. Somewhere below Thorin's Gate, actually. That's weird. Just learning how these all interconnect. So you can actually get to the Shire very quick via the keg race underground area from Thorin's Gate. Doesn't look like there's a shortcut to the Bywater, although there is a one to the keg race at Bywater, which means you can get to the party tree quick from Bywater, but not the other way around. If I understand this correctly, unless you're a hunter, in which case you can just warp. Using that campfire hunters have it easy. High DPS, which makes for quicker leveling and such when they're facing opponents who won't wipe them out because of their frailty. Ability to warp around the map. Ranged weapons. Hunters are very good in this game. I only created Minstrel because I wanted to learn the Minstrel class some, because I main captains basically, and captains should know what all the other classes do because their job is to buff the party in a very big scale picture way. Not like a healer who just needs to heal whoever's low health. Captains have a few buffs and some area of effect, and they need to understand all the roles in the party to be at their best. A sunny fair day. Hope you're having fun at the festival. It seems you're having a swell time, so perhaps you enjoy one of the rewards. Here you go. Oh, they give me 10 tokens. I'm at 53, and I actually reached level 15 just doing this stuff. A thick quilted coat is actually better than the cloak is better than the linen one, though. Mainly because instead of crit rating, resistance. So linen cloak will help me level faster. Whatever the Club of the Venture is definitely better than the Fine Ash one. I probably need this for higher DPS. So it was pointless wearing this crit thing. I could have sold this in the market for quite a bit. Oh well. I'm leveling up much faster than I thought it would. That tends to happen when you're so low level. Alright, now I need to just cool off one more group of hobbits, and I can come in and turn the quest in later. Oh yeah, let's use the horse shortcuts instead of Sanson's Farm, Bam Furlong. I think one of these had a shortcut to the keg. I think it was Sanson's Farm. Oh no, maybe not. Oh well. See some overheated patrons on the map. Guess they are marked. Let's make sure to stop by the Hobbit and Stable Master. I'm not 100% sure I stopped by them before. For future travel. Having visited. Is him now. Another chub. Bogo chub. The chub family. Hobbits are all chubby if you ask me though. Leith High Dwarf. High Elf. I almost said High Dwarf. What's a High Dwarf? There's no such thing. Dwarves are all high and mighty in their own way. Noble dwarves. Dwarves are supposed to have great armor. Great honor. I said armor almost. Alright, well that's enough of this. I can turn the cooling off in later. It's actually a good time to visit Bree. Return to Bree. Am I stuck with this water jug until I turn in cooling off? Probably. I could probably deposit it. I don't think I need it to turn in the quest though. Put it in my vault. Can't store quest items. Oh well. Sold the cider, the club, and the cloak. So now I have a club of adventure, which is better. It's vitality instead of the other thing. Give max power. Yeah, max power. Better off with the vitality. And more resistance is nice. Critical rating is better for leveling up quicker. Same vitality. Less fate. I don't need the fate really. I haven't had problems with running out of power, and I've got potions anyways. More critical rating, more physical mitigation if I was in any danger of not having max, which I'm not. And this is actually a fairly nice looking cloak. Nicer than this one, I think. Yep. Hmm. All right. So I have this blade for enemies who fire damage would work better against. And because the parry chance makes me a little more survivable, I guess, but slower, slower attacking the Club of the Venture. I think fire damage might work better on some of the ice-themed enemies around Yule time if I don't touch this character for a while. Anyways, it's raining. Some more crafting is probably in order. Some rune boards. Oh, yeah, I forgot to grab my crafting ingredients. Increasingly tired. Bunch of hides. Bunch of leathers. Cuts off the rune boards. I could just use them for a little more leveling. I don't know. Hmm. That's interesting. There's a visual difference between the medium and the light leathers. It looks like this was a little rougher, a little darker. Could be wrong. Maybe it's just the lighting or something. Mm-mm. All right. Well, for YouTube, this video's gone long enough. So those in YouTube, I wish you all the best. Take care of each other. Be kind to yourselves, and may you always find a guiding star to lead you on. Adieu. Focus on Twitch. Hang around. I'll be starting another video very shortly.